Hi friends! The CrossFit Games Open is over. That was such a fun 3 weeks. I love the 3-week format. It's really nice having this 1 week off, and then it looks like unofficially I've qualified through to the quarterfinals. So I got the email today. I'll get the confirmation on Monday, but right now in North America I'm 5,052nd, so about 2,400 spots above the cut line. And then for my scores, 21.1 was my best ever open finish. I was 5,547th in the world. And then 21.2 was decent for me. I was 4 minutes faster than I was in 2017 for 17.1. I was 16,685th in the world. And then 0.3 went quite well with a 8,303rd, so another gymnastics workout. And then my worst finish was 0.4, the heavy lift. So kind of what I assumed would be my worst finish. I was 28,454th in the world. So that was by far my worst score, which is kind of what I assumed. And then my best score were the 2 gymnastics ones, which is what I was expecting. But all in all, very happy with how the open went. I figured I'd take you through a quick accessory piece that I'm doing today, some accessory movements for gymnastics. So first movement is going to be with most likely with a dumbbell. So what it is it's a strict pull-up. So we're going to do 5 reps of strict pull-ups. You can do it just with a body weight, so no added weight. You can do it with a dumbbell to make it weighted. You could do it with a band if you want to take a bit of weight off. Or you can even come to a set of rings and do a ring row. So the further you walk your feet away from you, the harder it becomes. And then the further you walk yourself back so you're standing more upright, the easier it becomes. If you want to make it harder again, you can put your feet up on a box. But what I'm going to choose to do is a weighted strict pull-up. So for the weighted strict pull-up, I'm just going to put the dumbbell between my legs. For me, I end up crossing my legs just so it doesn't move around. And then we're going to try and find a pull-up that you can reach without having to jump to. And all you want to do is wrap your thumb and get your knuckles on top of the pull-up bar for 5 pull-ups. So thinking about on that strict pull-up, trying to break at the elbow first and then pulling my elbows back, as opposed to arching my back and keeping my elbows forward the whole time. So we'll do 5 reps of those. We'll go straight to the wall for handstand push-ups. I'm gonna bring the dumbbell. So for the handstand push-ups, it's going to be 6 reps of a strict handstand push-up. And there's really only a few things you need to think about. First one is your elbow. So when you put your hands down, try and twist through so your elbows, or the inside of your elbow, is pointing towards the wall. That's gonna give you a bit of torque. The second thing is, when you come down, you want your head to be in front of your fingertips. So rather than coming straight down, head in front of your fingertips. And then the last thing is getting your head through as quickly as possible. So rather than getting stuck in that big arch, if you push your head through, it makes it a lot easier. So 6 reps of a strict handstand push-up. So a few ways to scale that. Rather than going to a kip, try and think about keeping that strict movement. So you could do a strict off a box. So you put your toes up on the box. Walk your hands in. And then same thing, head in front of hands, and press through. Or with some dumbbells, the dumbbells will be on your shoulder, and then just a strict press straight up. From the side, you're trying to block your ear with your arm. So it gives you that feeling of pushing your head through. The third movement is going to be a dip, but rather than a dip on the rings, it's going to be a dip on the bar. So I'll switch places. If you can do a muscle up, you can just do a muscle up into your first dip. If you aren't quite there for a muscle up, you can use a box and jump into your first rep, but we'll do 10 dips off the bar. And that is a quick little accessory piece. I'll rest 1 minute and then do that 5 times total, so 4 more rounds. As you can see, it makes you out of breath, but it's really good for gymnastics. Some strict pulling, some strict pressing, and then the strict dip in this part is just a bit of a different variation from the rings. And it'll help if you get tired in high volume bar muscle ups. Oh my gosh, I'm puffed. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next weekend for hopefully the quarterfinals workouts. Bye for now, friends.